Hi, this is Linda Willow Roberts on the Spiritual Events Directory, and we're talking about manifesting tonight. But first I want to have a look at the energy and let's just see what. Now I'm using the Manifestor Magical Oracle Cards. They're sold out at the moment, so there will be a reprint of them, but at the moment they're sold out. So let's have a look at what the energy is at the moment. Now we've been through the new moon this week, and the new moon gets dark and still, and we retreat into ourselves and then do the internal work, see what we need to release. But let's have a look at what the cards are saying for us this week. Okay, letting go. It's giving to Spirit whatever we need to let go. We're giving our hopes, our wishes and our dreams for them to transmute for our highest good, and they're washing them clean. Okay, what's the next one? Hi everybody. So don't forget to share this live feed, and we're just doing a general reading for now. Let's have a look. So the first card was letting go, transmute, let the Spirit transmute all our hopes, dreams and wishes. And the next one is addiction. And so that's the addiction card with Sekhmet and Raphael on it. And that's talking about letting go of blocks and patterns and anything that doesn't serve us anymore. We're needing to elevate our energy. So that's the addiction card. Okay, so think about that. Now we let go, the first card, then the addiction. So let's have a look. What else? What else have we got? Let's have a look. This is feng shui. I love this card. This card is just beautiful. You've got bamboo, and you've got the yin and the yang sign, and you've got a dragon. You've got the windows being open and everything's being cleared. The energies, the stale energies being let go, and that's what we're at the moment. So we're getting rid of anything that's stale and we're letting it go. So that's a pretty good reading. It's a good energy because it still means that we've got things to work with. Now, I'm not well at the moment, and I'll talk as long as I can continue to talk for. But if I start, and I didn't get myself a water, and if I start losing my voice, I might have to cut it short. So we'll just see how we go. So the next week in this group of workshop videos that we're doing at the moment is about manifesting. But there's a couple of things I wanted to talk to you about at the moment that I'm doing. So we've sold out of the I'm a Manifestor Magical Oracle Cards. So they will be republished again this year. So keep your eye out for that. We still have available 7 Dates of Me, A Tale of a Spiritual Adventurer. That's available at www.lindawillowroberts.com. But the exciting things is I'm going to be doing a webinar with Spiritual Events Directory, and that will be coming up soon, so keep your eye out for that. But I'm also doing a workshop in Melbourne with Claire Hill Coaching. So Claire and I are going to do a workshop on how to start to love your spiritual gifts, falling in love with the gut feelings and the intuitiveness and being an empath and knowing what to do with it and how to work with it in your everyday life. And so that's coming up in Melbourne on the 11th of August. Now, if you're interested in that, you can go to clairehillcoaching.com, and that will be in Melbourne on the 11th of August. Tanya said, didn't think you looked well. No, I'm not. But hey, it's fine. It'll go, it'll cleanse, and I'll purge it. So that's, a good thing. So now we've done self-love, we've done releasing and forgiving, and we've worked on gratitude this week. So this week we talk about, my favourite subject is manifesting. How to get, so the other 3 weeks, we've worked on our foundation. So we've worked really hard on building a foundation, self-love, balancing the giving and the receiving, and knowing that we're worthy, and start acting in a way of being worthy to receive. Then we've released and forgave who we needed to, because we needed to lighten up to raise our vibration. We needed to make room for the new. Then we talked about gratitude and being grateful for just what's happening in our lives at this point in time, and to start working on being grateful for yourself. And this week it's manifesting, and I absolutely love manifesting. It's my favourite thing. So what I want you to do when we're talking about manifesting, and so this will be for a week, we'll work on manifesting, so you do it at home. So I want you to start thinking about how you want to feel. What do you want to feel like? I don't want you to start manifesting a partner, a person, a place, or a thing. We're doing this manifesting for your highest good, with the intent for the Spirit to come in and to help you manifest for your highest good. So you need to be thinking about the feelings that you want to have, and you need to mirror those feelings so that you actually manifest that. You know, you're a magical magnet. What you think, say and do actually comes back to you. So when we're talking about manifesting, we can do affirmations. And you always put them in affirmations. You put them I have, I am, so that they're already present, and you have them now. It's like faking it until you're making it. We also can do vision boards. I've done vision boards with people. But a lot of the time with vision boards, some people get an idea already what they need or what pictures they would like, words they would like to put on a vision board. It's so healthy spiritually to do any work organically and let it just come. So you get a big piece of paper and you get some magazines and you put your favourite music on. You know, we're lightening up, we're raising our vibration, or put meditation music on, whatever. You just sit outside and listen to the birds. You just cut out things on how they make you feel. So if you look at a picture or a word and it makes you feel good, cut that out and put it on the piece of paper. And I did a workshop about a month ago, and I wasn't going to make a vision board myself, but I started to. And I started looking through the magazine and looking for pictures. But all I kept saying was words. So I was looking around the table at everybody doing their vision boards, and everybody had pictures. And mine were basically had the word magic in them. The magic in the ordinary. Magical life. So on my vision board, there's not one picture, but words, and they're all very similar. So I started to see a trend as I walked around and looked at everybody else's vision boards. Those that were organic didn't realise what they wanted in their life. They were actually cutting out pictures about feelings of what they were lacking in their life. And I said, well, we've got to come from a place of lack into a I have. So by doing that, they were concentrating on the things and the lovely feelings. And so they started to attract more of those. So as the workshop got on, they were finding more and more pictures that aligned with what they'd already started with. And then the people that had a preconceived idea of what they wanted didn't relax, wasn't open, but they were beelined and they had their blinkers on and they just went for those particular things. So you can lead a horse to water, but you can't make them drink. So I can suggest things, and these are just my personal observations, things that I've done, helped me, and so I'm probably one of the best manifestors that I know. And what's been manifested for me and the change in my life. I've been very, very lucky. I don't know, always was a manifestor, but I used to manifest for everybody else, and then I realised I could do it for myself. But we all are manifestors. We all have it in it. How many times do we go out somewhere and think, I'm going to get a car park right at the front of wherever we're going, and it just magically appears? How many times do we have a bill and we think, shit, where's that money going to come from? And it just appears. We all have that in it. It's not a special skill. It's just expecting that that will happen. So if we can get ourselves into the mindset that that there's going to be a car park right out the front, and you do that about the feelings that you want to have, then that's what will happen. There's no reason why. There's not just a car parking angel that just gets you a car park. We're tapping into the creator. We're tapping into source, to white light, the creator of all that there is. And they don't just have a car parking angel to get us a car park. So you see how we limit ourselves with our thinking? So we've got to know, Paula, I will do cards at the end of our talk, darling, but we're doing step-by-step, working through to manifest for the first half an hour on each of these lives. Tanya said, I think I'm a pretty good manifestor. Me too. See, but let's think outside the box. So being a theta healer, it gave me unlimited thinking. We're in a fifth dimensional time at this, we've raised the vibration and in a fifth dimensional time. So we have unlimited, bang, it happens. We say it, we think it, with a clear heart, and it happens. You know, when I drop out of, Nikki said I manifested my house. Yeah, I did too. I manifested travel, house, car, money, freedom. Actually, freedom was what I was going for. So if you had to ask me what feeling did I want to have in my life and what I manifested for, it was the freedom. I wanted to have the freedom to do what I wanted when I wanted. And on my very first vision board, I put all I want is everything. So freedom of money, freedom to time, freedom just to feel free. You know, that was really, really to be happy, exactly. So that's what we're after. So we're thinking outside the box. So we're thinking about feelings. I had a friend who was looking for a job, and she said, I might go back and do the job that I had. And I said, really? She said, yeah. She said, I actually felt like that was a good job for me. And I went, can you remember what you felt like when you had that job last time? And she stopped and she thought, and I said, you didn't feel like that, you felt like you were taken for granted, you never had enough time. I said, and she said, oh yeah. And I said, so what do you want to feel now? She said, I want to have a freedom to be able to go and to help people and to you know, be appreciated. I said, right, they're the feelings that you go after. And so you have to mimic that, you have to mirror that, so you have to start doing that to attract that. And so she's doing a job now, and she's absolutely loving the job, and she's loving travelling around and helping people. So it's what you put into it. And like I gave up doing readings a long time ago because I got annoyed, I suppose, that I kept getting asked the same questions. When is the one coming? And you know, I stopped and I thought, this one question that annoyed me, and I used to ask psychics and clairvoyants when I was of a lower vibration and when I was in bad relationships early on in my life. And I would go to clairvoyants and I'd ask them about when's the one coming. And I thought, no, right, I want to teach people how to get the one for their highest good. So when we're talking about manifesting a partner, we mirror whatever's going on in our life. So if we've still got